go.
Hey, Bion, I got a question.
What is it?
Why am I in this familiar-looking cockpit?
Oh, right. I shoved you into Gundam because there was some time shenanigan fuckery going on.
Again?
Yeah.
Again.
So,
Well,
for to be a bit out of character for just a second, this is a result of me saying, "Fuck it, fine, I'll do it myself." This is our playthrough of SD Gundam G Generation Overworld. This
For
was
the record, the biggest reason I'm sorry, for the biggest reason why we haven't done a commentary in so long. My laptop hates me right now, and
don't worry.
we were almost
Everything else hates
primarily.
you too.
I know we were primarily recording comms on my using my laptop. So Bion figured out how I was doing it. So we're back to commentaries, but that also means
think of it this way, Glitch. It'll also free you up to also work on your own
Yes,
channel a bit more.
Which at time of recording, I did put out a smaller video, which is just games that I'm looking forward to that are coming out this year. I mostly did that to have something out for January. So if that video does not feel up to the same quality of my videos, it's because I literally recorded the audio and edited that within a day.
Yeah, it's good, but this game is the last Gundam game to not be released even semi-officially outside of Japan.
Wait, so how are you playing this?
I'm utilizing the PPSSPP emulator along with the fan translation English patch. This is a game that cannot be legally played in America without emulation. It physically cannot be done. Because
I'm sure you can probably get it working on an actual PSP, just not easily.
No. It would be way too much a pain in the ass. By the way, I first played this game in pure Japanese, not knowing what the fuck anything was, so I just ended up figuring out the controls by the trial and error.
Yeah, which is how you know he's a real dedicated Gundam fan. It's like, shit, this is Japanese. I really want to play it.
It's almost like Bion as a character is a combination of Gundam and Getter Robo.
Yeah. Which makes me happy, at least in my case, as an Asterix fan. Like, Asterix games, while a lot of them didn't come to America, are still at least available in English.
Yeah, but French. Ugh.
Yeah, but at least it's French you can understand. But this is the prologue level based around. Okay, for Gundam fans who will understand this more, this game came out around the time the age was starting to really pick up into its first third, and the Gundam Unicorn OVA series was currently being used as bumpers in theaters, and was about, I'd say, halfway done. The most recent completed Gundam project was the Gundam 00 Awakening of the Trailblazer movie. And yes,
which reminds me. Sorry, go ahead.
Which, yes, are a bunch of words to everybody who does not know what that means.
I'm not. To be fair, I'm not a Gundam fan, and I know, and I at least mostly understand what you said.
That was a lot of words.
Basically, this would have been the mid to late 2000s.
Yeah, I think
That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them.
Too bad I'm not reading.
But this game did something that I wish would come
I took you
back,
home.
and that is have the Gundam series cross over. In the
I'm
in the
sorry,
next,
hold on. Titties.
yes. She is ostensibly the SD Gundam series is ostensibly a quantum exists within a quantum computer. This is one of the 3 management AIs governing that quantum computer.
Oh man, that's an AI.
Yes.
Fucking ChatGPT catfishing me again.
Oh no! This is way before ChatGPT, so it's back when AIs were futuristic and in the realm of possibility.
Not stealing all my fucking RAM.
Yeah, there's a reason I uninstalled Copilot.
You can't.
No, you can. It's just not easy. You can uninstall a lot of bloatware if you know what you're doing.
What's bloatware? Does it make you fat?
It makes your
If I uninstall it, will it make me skinny?
it'll make your hard drive skinny.
I don't have a hard drive anymore.
I think. Well, at SSD, either way. I actually think Bion is better equipped to explain what bloatware is. Because I generally know what bloatware is, but it's also like
Bloatware is any kind of software that exists primarily to pad out your storage drive. For example, a lot of video games nowadays, High Call of Duty, can be seen as bloatware because they're unoptimized messes. They just kind of expect you to have the storage and memory to just run their game and only have their game on your laptop.
Oh, hi, Whiny.
That reminds me, I need to find...
Banagher is whiny. Setsuna is delusional.
And they're all whiny. Speaking of, where's the OG whiny?
We'll probably see him later.
But yes, this game is...
All protagonists in Gundam are whiny. Because they're like, man, violence. Instead of being like, hell yeah, violence!
It depends entirely on... I want to introduce you to Gundam Wing and Gundam G and Mobile Fighter G Gundam. Both of those protagonists wanted nothing but smoke.
Okay, I watched Gundam Wing, you got a point. Fucking, Hero was an asshole. Literally pulled a gun on a chick just because. I don't remember the reason why, but
going back to what Casey said about unoптimize mess, I was trying to find a meme, and I just want to, when we are done, when like whoever's editing this, whether it be Bion or Pixel, can you just add this meme? Western Game Dev has been here. How can you tell? 309 gigabytes.
Nah, Western Game Dev has been here. How can you tell? Ugly ass women.
AI generated slop.
Nah,
yo,
Walker's
more slop, please.
Walker is sadly more often is more accurate, and it's primarily because you have these female game devs who are like, we want our own representation. We want to look at ourselves throughout everything, rather than we want a character to sell merchandise and get people talking about the game in good light.
To be fair, I don't think it's just the female devs. Like there are some male devs that are like, yeah, this looks fine.
Hi, Druckmann.
If I fucking play a game with a character customizer and I'm actively choosing a male character, your game is fucking cooked.
Yeah, but you typically choose a male character anyway.
No.
Depends on depends on whether or not the game is in first person.
If none of your settings make it, if your settings can't be made it to where you can tell one character is female and one character is male, then you have fucked up.
Hi, Horizon.
Like, if you cannot tell the difference,
then
you've...
Hi, the new fucking Fable that's still apparently coming out. Jesus Christ,
Yes.
that game looks
Behold
bad.
Yeah. The Quantum is what I eventually put you in, Walker, because...
The what now?
The mobile suit on screen. Yes, because it's one of the most powerful mobile suits in this game. While also utilizing giant swords.
You have me at swords.
I
know you can't get an axe without going fucking Zaku, which, disgusting. Don't even think about it. So, I'll take swords.
There are a few axe-wielding Gundams, but they hadn't come out yet at the time of this game being made.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, this think this game was 2010. I'm gonna double check actually, because this is SD Gundam what?
G Generation
Overworld.
Overworld. Now, normally that would be an instant kill in lore, because the Unicorn Gundam would have just been assimilated by aliens. And in one of the later stages, if they actually hit you in that form, they shapeshift into your Gundam.
2012. 2012 was when this game came out.
2012?
Damn, that feels late for the like. I know there are PSP games that came out around that time, but that still feels really fucking late for a PSP game.
Wasn't that shit the PS Vita?
No. It would have been around the time of the PS Vita, but games were still, especially in Japan, games were still coming out and on the PSP. Fucking hell, I got hair in my mouth.
I'll be right back.
But you said, hang on, you said Overworld, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, 2012.
Ah, there he is. Mr. Whiny himself. Amuro Ray. The
Also,
original
Prince
Gundam
Goldnuts.
pilot. Do we have to talk about him?
Eventually. Shisho!
But I don't wanna.
Oh shit, I forgot about this.
His suit's goofy as fuck.
So apparently some of the last PSP games released were in like 2016. So there were PSP games released after Sony bailed on the Vita.
Yo, why the fuck does that why did that last pilot look like a fucking Shota?
I mean, he's technically 10.
Oh god. Wasn't Amuro 10 when he first piloted the Gundam?
16.
He was 16? Oh, yeah, no, he was 15 when he started piloting the Gundam. So,
the last PSP game I can find that got an official release was a fucking dating sim that simultaneously released on the PSP and the Vita.
A fucking dating sim?
Yep.
Also, yes, that mobile suit's horse, that horse mobile suit is piloted by an actual horse.
Pixel, roll a clip.
Why is it a horse?
Because Funsaki is awesome. Shut up.
That didn't answer the question.
Of course it didn't. It's also G Gundam. Don't question too much.
Well, I was gonna say it's anime. Don't question too much, but
No, yeah, that makes sense. It's anime, don't question it. Just look at the pretty colors and try not to wonder what the if this is our fault for the bombs. Anime is 100% our fault
By the way,
because we dropped bombs on them.
Amuro never. While I will. Amuro's VA is actually in some pretty hot water currently for some rather bad behavior. And surprisingly,
English or Japanese?
Japanese.
I was gonna say it's probably Japanese.
And I will say this: compared to what we in America have to deal with, it's kind of more of a, oh, this is a breath of pleasantly fresh air. Because surprisingly, no did he.
What did he do?
Kind of a shit husband. Not exactly the nicest to his wife. Let's put it that way.
Domestic abuse?
Yeah.
God damn it.
So we probably will not be seeing Amuro ever again. Unless they decide to AI his voice.
Yeah, being the one person here who's not a Gundam fan, it's like, I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Do people like his character? People hate his character?
Generally speaking, he is generally considered a good character.
Except for the whining.
Yeah, except for the whining. Hey, I am technically a good character except for the whining.
No. Your whining is inexcusable.
That's fair.
Technically, what you're doing right now, Walker, is whining. You're whining about other people's whining.
Yeah, but apparently his whining is not inexcusable.
No, he has a point. I'm still gonna bitch about it. So,
yeah, pretty much this is the intro level. If you somehow fail it, then that's not even a hard mode in this game. How the fuck did you fail it?
Glitch would find a way.
When I say there isn't a hard mode, I mean that there's no difficulty slider in this series until the next game.
I would find a way, not just because of incompetency or recklessness. I would find a way partially because I would try and see if there's an achievement tied to it. And for anyone saying, oh, well, PSP games don't have achievements, there is a special website called Retro Achievement that is done by fans of retro games. They would find a way to make that an achievement.
You're trying to excuse your shit skill and your ability to die during the tutorial of any game. And honestly, it's inspired.
To be fair, like I'm reckless and stupid. I can at least get past a tutorial. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, I will say that if you That
I suck and hate. I suck at and generally am not a huge fan of FromSoft games, but I can still at least get through the tutorial of them.
I will also.
Do I want to bring up the Dark Souls incident?
And I will also fully state that this game's early game can be brutal.
Well, yeah, I played through Crossrays. I don't know if that's the next one or the one after.
It would be the third one. Genesis SD Gundam G Generation Genesis was not officially released here in America, but you could import a English copy of the game from another country, and it would still run on an American. It would still run on an American PS4. You just wouldn't have any access to the DLC.
Well, without a
there's no
I mean, you technically
intro
could
level to that
Japanese.
game, but like
and even then, there's only like one DLC that I would say like really adds a lot to the game. That being the Hathaway's Flash DLC.
We're talking over Walker. I actually want to hear what he has to say.
It's nothing important.
That there is no intro level to Crossrays.
But
yeah.
The first level of any of the storylines you pick is overwhelmingly busted because you're trying to fight actual mobile suits when all you have is a bunch of fucking tanks and helicopters.
That's because you loaded up your entire thing with tanks and helicopters instead of just buying a single tornado.
I just now have a visual image in my head. It's like, hey, Glitch finally played a Gundam game for the channel. All right, which one did he play? The Virtual Boy one.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about that.
Yeah.
Funny enough, also in the SD Gundam series.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
The worst part of that game is that it's on the Virtual Boy. Because otherwise, it's actually it's a perfectly fine SD.
Make the best of a bad situation, I guess.
Well,
if you're gonna make a game for a shitty console, at least make it the best version of a shitty game on a terrible console.
Let me just say this from somebody who actually experienced pretty much every Virtual Boy game, every official Virtual Boy game, I should say. The Virtual Boy's biggest problem is the console itself. Like the games themselves are fine. It's just the console is so horrible.
Hey, is there a mod to make Kira shut up?
It's called skipping the story.
Not particularly, not to my knowledge.
Lame. Wait. Hold on. I just thought about something. This is an SD Gundam game where universes mix.
Yep.
The next game to be played like that, that's Battle Alliance.
Which isn't even in the same genre.
I know.
Hang on, Battle Alliance was the third-person shooter that actually came to America, right?
Yeah.
Huh. Which I still want to get a copy of.
Didn't I buy you a copy of it, Bion?
Yeah. My problem with with all three of the games that came after this one is the fact that none of them went far enough. Like SD Gundam G Generation Genesis, its roster was only the Universal Century from like Gundam the Origin, and not even, and that's only if you get the DLC, to Unicorn. Hathaway's Flashish if you get the DLC. Completely ignoring Crossbone and completely ignoring Victory.
That's sad. Which that does make me think, has there ever been a game that you guys have played where you actually, or like a game series that you guys have played where you prefer the first game over the sequel, despite the sequel being like functionally better?
Yeah, this series. Overworld is still my favorite.
I get that.
I gotta think about that.
Because Battle Alliance, while certainly certainly fun, its roster was painfully small.
Well, Battle Alliance, didn't you guys also just say that Battle Alliance was a different genre?
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is that even not counting filler units, like, you could reasonably beat that game in a weekend.
I beat it in 2 days. So, yeah, a weekend.
Oh, it sounds almost like a fucking Lego game. It's like if you're dedicated enough, you're finished within a couple hours.
And keep in mind, Walker 100%ed it in about like 3.
No, I didn't. Couldn't
never...
100% it.
Oh, right.
100% actually requires you to play with other people.
You guys, I would assume you then at least get as close as you could without playing with other people.
No, I didn't unlock all the levels on hard mode.
Okay.
I got close, but I got to a point where by myself dealing with the AI partners could not cut it.
But yeah, the fact that it would take like someone like from like Friday, take a group of people from like Friday to Sunday to 100% that game kind of is sad.
I mean, with the extra DLC missions, it might be another half day, maybe full day. But the big thing about that game is you had to replay missions, because in order to unlock the mobile suits, you had to get data fragments
from the mobile suits. So keep in mind,
and they weren't guaranteed drops.
You were grinding the game, and still it would take you less than a week to unlock the full mobile suit. Here, if you know what you're doing, you can straight up just go through the entire game, but there's still a whole and and clear all the missions gold rank. And the only thing but you still have to play. Sure, there is grinding, but at the very least, you're not grinding to unlock the characters that you need to progress the story.
Speaking of grinding, you want to tell something? You want to tell the funny story about the first part of this game, or are you going to wait until it actually happens?
I'm going to wait till it actually happens. But
right.
I'm going to leave it off with the mobile game is less grindy than Battle Alliance.
I still can't bring myself to enjoy the mobile game.
I just don't like mobile games.
It's not microtransaction-y. It's not grindy. I don't know. It's just I just don't feel right playing a game on my phone.
Oh, same here. Like I have tried mobile games, like a ton of mobile games, that I would genuinely say, okay, this is a good game. I just don't like messing with games on my phone. It's the same thing with reading. Like I would rather read a physical book, like have a physical book in front of me instead of try and read on my phone or a tablet, because it just doesn't.
I can't fuck with audiobooks.
I could probably I could probably deal more with audiobooks than I would like ebooks.
Like I can't read anymore. I'll just be stuck reading the same fucking sentence a million times until I end up throwing the book through glitch. But I can't fucking stand audiobooks.
Hey, 30 minutes and we got the logo.
Yeah.
Still shorter time than Kingdom Hearts 2.
But this is where you select your first master unit for the game. Essentially, they're essentially the squad leader, and they come with all of their abilities unlocked. There is one ability that if you do not have on your guy, is basically makes the entire first half of this game far more difficult than it needs to be. That being free capture, because it basically allows you to capture all of the enemies that you can on the map, on every layer of the map.
Sorry, I was reminded of a joke from some Call Me Johnny live streams. Hey, look, it's. I was gonna say not Char, but
I mean, he is the first real Char clone, as far as alternate universes is concerned, since G didn't really have one.
There was like 6 different versions of Char there.
But now, on to the first bit of... You normally start
the
with
war room.
Yep.
Woo.
You see, this is what you should have done. Because you started the game being like, I want to get everybody I can, instead of, I just need one solid unit. Gundam is not a series that rewards the actual military thinking of, if I produce enough of good enough, then it will win.
Those are definitely words that came out of your mouth.
Oh, no, most
You're
wars
telling me to play German.
Yeah, sadly.
Quality over quantity. And
because you're always going to be outnumbered. You're always going to be outnumbered in these games.
Man. You sound pretentious.
Well, it's also old Joseph Joestar's voice actor.
Man, you sound like a coward.
Also, Heihachi Mishima.
So yeah, what I said, pretentious.
Did want to say, so I had not played in a while, but Animal Crossing had a new update that added a lot of content, and they added Lego crossover content, but not like Lego Animal Crossing sets that you can just put in your house. Like, you can just have your house look like it was made of fucking Legos. But it's also funny to me because I had not played in so long. One of my villagers told me, it's like, hey, I haven't seen you in like 2 years and 9 months, like almost 3 fucking years.
The game
And
decided to throw your sins back in your face.
no, what was funnier to me about that situation is like, okay, I get it. I haven't played in a while. That happens. Like Animal Crossing has done that for years. If you don't play for a while, your villagers will tell you, it's like, hey, I haven't seen you since this long. What was funnier is about 10 minutes later, I talked to that same character, and he's like, well, I'm thinking about moving. This has been waiting for me to come back for almost 3 years, so he could tell me he's leaving.
Yeah, the fucking mayor is a
Flight race.
no-show despot. So
I'm not the mayor.
what are you?
Because this is New Horizons on the Switch. I'm not the mayor. I just kind of help around because it's technically a deserted island. It's essentially we are people who live on this island are just
Colonists?
Yeah, kind of.
Fucking colonizer.
I'm not a colonizer either. I don't know how best to describe it. It's basically we live, like, they say deserted island. It's not really deserted. It's just nobody lived here before we did. Which actually, yeah,
that's what deserted island means, dumbass.
Never mind then. let me just stop.
Are you stupid? No. Why would I want you to be stupid? Have a goddamn brain.
No.
Fine.
Yes.
I'll have to do it myself. Schmack.
Anyway. Yeah, so just fucking.
Why the fuck am I so goddamn hungry?
Have you eaten today?
No.
I mean, I skipped breakfast, I skipped lunch, and then I ate 6 pieces of fried chicken, 2 things of fries, an entire box of Popeye's biscuits, no drink. Just had a bowl of popcorn, and now I'm having ice cream.
I think I see what your problem is.
I think I've got demons. Because this ice cream is shaped like a child.
Is it like one of those character ice creams or character pop?
Yeah.
What is it of?
The child.
I know what he's talking about.
I refuse to call it by the name it was given. It's the
Grogu.
child.
Oh, okay.
That name is fucking stupid. I refuse to call it that.
A lot of Star Wars names are fucking stupid.
It's almost like we have an entire subcategory of these names. Glup Shittos.
Ben Quadraneros.
Good old jizz music.
Hey, can't forget about Jedi Master Shaggy.
No, he was a Padawan.
Oh, man.
He was a Padawan?
Yeah.
Damn. Guess he wasn't using enough of his power.
You know, before or after he got fucking stepped on by Grievous.
Shaggy. Was that OG Clone Wars?
Yes, that was OG Clone Wars. And here we have the character.
Yo, they just fucked up my boys, the gun tank.
Yeah. Denim, Gene, and outside the colony is another guy named Slim.
The Pants Brothers.
They are
Fuck
under
off
the
to our British audience.
They are under the command of one Lieutenant Commander Shar Osnable, also known as Castle von Daikun.
Also known as Small World.
Yes.
All I think of is...
We call him Small World because during a D&D campaign...
him in Disney.
You got him to pull the Void card of the Deck of Many Things.
Yeah, that's why Gundam is coming to Disney Plus next summer. Yo, can you imagine how shit that would be?
It would depend.
The mouse
Because
would demand control. And I do not trust Disney with Gundam.
The mouse would demand POCs.
Half of these people are supposed to be Asian.
Everybody with even vaguely red hair has to be African American.
So I guess we now have to... So I guess Glitch is black now.
Nah, he ain't got enough soul.
Sweet, I can finally say the N-word.
You could have said the N-word this entire time if you weren't a coward. Fucking coward.
Oh boy, here we go. Canceling the channel again.
I'm immune to being canceled. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's not how that works.
No, we just boot you off the channel if you almost got us canceled.
I'll make my own channel. Blackjack and hookers.
Didn't you try to record Crossrays and you ended up just running out of space?
You tried to Crossrays and a lot of things happened.
Yeah, because I wasn't using... I was using Steam's in-app fucking video recorder.
Which is still weird that the only person who has been able to use that in-app video recorder successfully on this channel has been me.
I mean, I did it for the vast majority of KOTOR. I only switched to OBS once we got to a planet where that physically wouldn't work anymore, and it just decided to stop working for me on Rogue Trader.
Oof. Which in and of itself is sad. Because
here is where we find it, where I made a fucky.
Made a fucky wucky?
Yes, I accidentally left cheat codes on from the last time I played that game nearly 5 years ago.
Yeah, so
how do you not check
anyone
that?
watching at home?
Shouldn't it have told you that the cheat engine was on?
No,
It doesn't.
Emulators don't tell you that shit. Be helpful if they did.
Whoops.
I mean, if that's the worst fuck up we get in this entire playthrough, that's actually pretty good.
I mean, I have seen that I've seen back through some of my recordings. I did turn it back on to get his power leveled, but I only really do it to all of us. Like, these other characters don't get any of the benefits. It's just that only really happens once we have the full squad.
Oh yeah, because we only have right now it's only the 3 of us.
Yeah.
And this is also an Iron Man run, meaning if someone dies, they're gone.
With exceptions.
Namely, if I have to restart the mission again, you get to come back to life.
Well, I was also gonna say,
So am I gonna die?
You haven't so far.
no, you should. I think like the only 2 characters, if I'm remembering correctly, that genuinely cannot die in this playthrough because it would just result in resetting the whole thing are me and Bion.
Well, it's the master unit and the warship. While I eventually get to be the master unit, Glitch is still the warship captain and has been since the beginning. So if they got a purple square or they're a warship on my side, then them going bye-bye means I have to restart the level.
Yeah, so on the off chance that Bion actually died fairly early on,
I would not be in the playthrough.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have to leave the recording booth. And then
So is that why Rumpy's hasn't joined us yet?
Sure, it's totally
No,
not because I turned off the comms on his cockpit.
He is also He's also currently locked in the fridge.
Again?
Yes. Yes.
Pixel, leave a note that we're gonna have to restock the fridge later. Then
I think it was my samples fridge.
my point still stands.
Pixel, leave a note that we're gonna have to restock our rumpies later. He's currently coming down with a severe case of everything.
Me and my dad tend to watch a lot of like late night talk show comedian people, and one of them, Seth Meyers, has a reoccurring bit on his show, which is back in my day, and one of the running gags of that is he has a like very clearly stuffed animal dog that actually kind of looks like Rumpy. One of the last ones before the holidays, there was a joke that it's not the same dog. They basically just keep cloning it, but in this futuristic looking cloning machine, it's just they pull out another version of the same fucking stuffed animal. And that's all I can imagine when like ah, shit, we need to replace Rumpy again. And we just pull out this fucking stuffed animal version of Rumpy. We've turned Rumpy into a marketable plushie.
Not gonna happen.
With all of his famous catchphrases like, "Hi, I'm dog."
We're not gonna get a makeshift plush.
Rumpy is not nearly marketable enough.
No, if we get it.
And I'd much rather not do a Sophie plush.
Sophie isn't child-friendly enough for a plush. You know.
Makeshift would still do a plush of him for the adult collectors that are crazy.
Yes, those same people also buy Vaporeon plushies.
You can't prove anything. I turn to my closet full of Vaporeon plushes. Does it know?
Know what, that you're a Gunner? Oh yeah, we know.
But
it's just that one.
Since this is one of the few Gundam Age, since this is like literally one of only 2 Gundam Age levels, do you want to know how? Hold on.
We're not here.
No.
I mean, I would like to know, but seeing as you have a call, I'll wait. I guess that's now that I think of it, that is a more interesting question. Out of all of the animal characters we have in the series, or not in the series, on the channel, if we were to make a marketable plushie out of them, who do you think would get the marketable plushie first?
Well, let's look at this logically. Rumpy and Sophie aren't family friendly. And we don't know enough about the rest of the animals. And it'll be a cold day in hell before I let you have a marketable plush of yourself.
Aww.
Sorry about that. My DoorDash called me. But going back to what I was saying, in Gundam Age, do you want to know how shit their version of the gym is?
Well, it's not the gym, so infinitely shit.
They didn't win a single battle for the first 16 years of a war.
I'm sorry. How many years?
16 years of the first 16 years of the war, and they didn't win a single fucking battle.
How long was the war?
If you want to get granular, the war was 80 years.
I mean, it sucks, but it could be a lot worse.
No. Because
they were slaughtered to the point where they thought that they were getting attacked by giant robots. They didn't even know that the enemy was even piloting mobile suits. That's how bad they were getting slaughtered. They didn't get even a single kill in those 16 years.
And yet, they were still. It wasn't a victory for the other side with that type of stat record. 16 years of back-to-back dubs, and the enemy didn't win.
Yeah. Primarily because their entire society is racked with super cancer to the point where their leader straight up just says, fuck it. It just ends up saying, fuck it. Let's just kill all life, because if we're going to go down, let's take everyone with us. I might be misremembering that. It's been a while since I've seen Age.
So, they didn't win strictly because cancer? I'm kind of lost here.
Silence right now speaks volumes.
Oh, it's just I don't know. I guess there's nothing to talk about. We're kicking ass.
Yep.
We're
Dan's
getting
levels.
Woo levels.
Woo!
But I'm still shooting at things, which is very confusing.
Well, you don't have a sword yet, so.
Oh, that's the thing. The Tornado Gundam does have a sword. At least I think.
Its beam saber is definitely not its main weapon. I mean, it could have you running headlong into the enemy, but the way their AI is set up, they'll just run away and then hit you from outside of range.
Hear the fucking food crinkling, and I'm just sitting there like, man, I should eat something. He says, having.
It's not me this time.
Oh, I know. Oh, it's not you.
Well, again, this time. Before it was me. But right now, I am finally out of third. Man, that's a lot of level up.
Yep. And here we get to the Gundam Age section of the level.
I'm more annoyed at myself because I have food. I'm just not eating it.
That's your fault.
Yeah, that's 100% on you.
I know.
What the fuck aren't you eating?
I mean, I am now.
Okay, what are you eating?
Spaghetti.
Hmm?
Delicious spaghetti.
I heard you.
Okay, making sure.
And there's Prince Goldnuts himself.
No thanks. Hey, look, and the other one. The other one's there too. Ooh, we got a secret. It's
Double Zeta's resident simp.
Don't we have enough simps?
I mean,
Well, depending on who you ask, no.
the strange thing is that my mother recently found out that women can like Gundam, and I'm just like, it's almost as though they've been making their past few Gundam shows the main cast look like a boy band cover for that very purpose, as well as a lot of homoerotic undertones because they know that women ship gay men together, or rather straight men as gay.
To be fair, there's some men who do that too. Those men most likely are also gay, but that's beside the point.
But Walker, you will eventually get to having melee weapons as your primary thing. Hell, your main weapon is basically just a titanic beam saber that has a massive range.
Yay!
Fun.
My luck with guns, I need melee weapons. I'll end up shooting Glitch through the bridge of the fucking warship.
I really hate that I just randomly have the fucking Evangelion theme playing in my head.
That's a really weird thing to have playing in your head right now. It's
Yeah,
the wrong
especially because I'm
anime.
not a fan. Especially because I'm not a fan of Evangelion.
It's the wrong mech anime.
Banger song. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course it's a fucking banger song. Because you think it's a fucking church hymn, and then it gets funky. You're originally like, Jeebus? And then the funky happened. So, Bion, you want to hit us with some Gundam facts while we, I don't know. I'm here trying to take off my thumbnail. Hello? Did he leave and we not know it?
All right. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah. Did you mute yourself?
No, I was just kept getting interrupted.
By what?
You.
This is the first time I've heard you.
I must have.
I thought you muted yourself.
Turned the volume down a lot more than I thought I did.
What the fuck is going on my...
But my mom actually is like big in conspiracy nuts, but that resulted in her thinking it's just like, oh, there's got to be some message in Evangelion. Me, who knows? They just thought the imagery looked cool.
Yeah, the message is, look at this cool shit.
The message. Yo, wouldn't this shit be dope? And it was.
Yeah, it was. I have a fucking video compilation of like old 2000s gaming commercials. And every once in a while I'll look up from the gameplay and I'll look and see the like the current commercial that's playing. It's like, the fuck's going on? And it's like, oh, here's a commercial for fucking Kirby Air Riders.
But I think we're gonna get into the main mechanic of this game compared to its previous ones, and that is where once you get through all of the objectives, there's one final one, and then all of your allies go crazy.
That's really fucking stupid.
Yeah, but I get to yoink the Strike Gundam, so it's all good.
I wanted to ask, kind of off topic from Gundam, what's the weirdest game you guys have ever played that you can think of?
Finding Nemo on the original Xbox.
Let's see. Can I talk about it? Without getting... we're not monetized anyways. So... Remember the villain of the, tabletop? Alex?
Yeah?
He had me play a game on his Steam library called Sex with Hitler.
What the fuck?
It's not a porn game. I have no idea how to describe it. But it's called Sex with Hitler. And there's 5 of them.
He would
And they're
have
all
that game
different genres. I have no idea how to describe it, but it is the strangest thing I have ever experienced.
I mean, the strangest game that I've seen gameplay of is
I have.
Tattle Quest.
Is what?
Tattle Quest.
Wait, that's an actual game?
Yes. Someone
I'll look
someone legit decided to make a company known as GemCorp and put out Tattle Quest.
I'll look that up in a second. I just want to bring up. So I looked up Sex with Hitler, and the description, like this isn't even Google's generative AI description. This is from This is from Wikipedia itself. Sex with Hitler is a 2022 pornographic isometric shooter visual novel video game developed by Romantic Room, wherein the player takes control of Adolf Hitler, director of Nazi Germany, and is tasked with dating 4 women of various ethnicities.
Wait, it was porn?
Yeah.
Man, I must be really bad at porn games. Because not a single sex happened.
I hate
all of
more.
this.
I hate. Well, actually, the thing that I hate the most.
That's in your search history now.
Is that well? Yeah, that doesn't help. Is the fact that
come on, we both know that
not
Glitch probably has
me.
worse.
It does not surprise me. It does not surprise me at all, knowing that Alex would have that in his library.
Again, it definitely sounds like something he would have in his library.
Yeah. What was the game you were talking about? Bion, the one that you said was like you have seen gameplay.
TADDLE Quest.
TADDLE?
Yes.
Alright, I misspelled it.
He just spelled it for you.
Yeah, and I wasn't paying attention.
Pay attention.
No. Damn it! I can't look at gameplay because there's a fucking Domino's ad in the way. Okay, here we go.
Domino's isn't even that good.
You take that back, you whore.
I like it more than Pizza Hut.
Too sweet.
Not Pizza Hut.
No, that's Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut sauce is too sweet.
I like them more than Papa John. Say.
Now, if I'm eating pizza, I'm either eating a Domino's or a Papa John's. But that's if I'm like getting delivery pizza.
Yeah, if I really want pizza, if I really want
to go get pizza, you guys have been to the pizza place by my apartment.
Oh, yeah, that place is good.
It is pricey though.
Bion, I'm looking at gameplay of this. This does not look as weird as I was expecting.
Okay, let me put this in a better perspective. It's weird that it exists.
Oh, okay. Especially seeing as where it came from.
Walker uses a sword.
I use a sword?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Hell yeah! It didn't die.
And this you got is bullshit. Punched in the face.
Actually, fair.
I mean, me not taking much damage from getting punched in the face is lore accurate, but the fact that it didn't die when I hit it with a sword is some bullshit.
All I'm reminded of is the clip from the Castlevania. Oh, one sec.
The one where, you must be the Belmont.
Yeah, Trevor just fucking decks Dracula in the face, and Dracula doesn't even flinch.
Ah.
That's what hitting Walker is like.
I mean, I've hit Walker several times. It generally goes better for me.
Yeah, but you're a demigod, essentially.
Demi? No. He's a full-on nth dimensional space asshole. Recording.
Yeah, that skill is why I chose Zex Marquise. Primarily because I didn't want to choose Ribbon's Allmark for the upteenth time when I normally do this gameplay.
Oh, I didn't want to.
Evil Amuro.
I want to say I recently actually picked up a book called Terrible Old Games You've Probably Never Heard of.
And you've heard of all of them?
Actually, no. A lot of them are some like there's definitely some that I've heard of, but there are a lot in here that are like, oh, geez, I genuinely have never heard of this one. To be fair, most of the games in there are from fucking 8-bit.
What?
8-bit era. How many of them are by Laughing Joking Them Nuts?
No, actually none of them. Let me finish talking.
Why would we?
First off, a lot of them are from 8-bit European computers, is what I was trying to say.
Ew, Europe? Gross.
Well, there's your second problem.
To be fair, it's almost like the guy who wrote the book is from Norwich.
From where?
Norwich.
A European country.
That's not America.
Did you say Norwich or Norway?
Norwich.
That's England!
That's worse.
That's British.
My point still stands!
You didn't have a point to begin with.
My point was the guy's European.
He's not. He's English, which is worse.
I will hit you. I'll regret it, but I'm gonna fucking hit you.
No, you won't.
Yeah, you're probably right.
No, Glitch, you can. You just need to believe in yourself.
No.
Yeah,
no.
that's why he won't.
I don't need to believe in myself. I need to believe in the you that believes in me.
Yeah!
You're not Kamina enough for that. Listen.
But I am.
I do love, because they actually have screenshots of each of the games and like actual flavor text for different screenshots. And one of my favorite ones is like the first game listed is a game called Alien Sidestep, which is just a crap version of Space Invaders. But
so we're
instead
dealing
of,
with
instead of
shovelware, not bloatware.
oh yeah, no, a lot of these are actually can actually be considered worse than shovelware, if you can believe it. But I love it for Alien Sidestep. One of the images they have isn't even a screenshot. It's the fuck is going on my TV? It's not a screenshot. It's for the actual no, not the gameplay. It was a random Metroid ad, which I apparently have never seen before. Throwing me off. Anyway, going back to the book, and I will take a picture of this so I can send it to you guys. But it is of the box art, and granted, a lot of these were old computer games from the 80s. So these games were on cassette tapes. I love the little flavor text they have for the box art of Alien Sidestep. I do apologize.
Oh, hey, we fucking won.
I sent it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking points.
Yeah, so that is the box art. That is the box art, and then the
Oh man, I got
the flavor text for it says,
"I was first."
Yeah, but I got second after the dude in the helmet.
I was there.
Is that a bunch of shower heads?
you're looking at the bucket. Yeah, actually, that's what. No, I think those are supposed to be the aliens. But I love the.
No, those are colanders holding some fucking spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Notice the inexplicable wavy quiff of encroaching bottom center.
What are you talking about? That's hair. Or that's an actual fucking wave.
I think that's what quiff is supposed to mean. Remember, British.
But behold, the end of mission development cycle. This is basically how you actually get new units.
Cartwheel.
There's a game in here called Bionic Granny. Released for the Commodore 64.
Of course there is.
So, what the tall geese the basic instead of the tall geese?
Basically, it's a neutered unit to basically justify giving someone a starting unit that they're not supposed to have access to yet.
Oh. Yeah, sure. You're definitely provocative.
Yes, but I am certainly competent.
Well, statistically, one of us has to be.
Oh, I love this. This is for Bionic Granny. Commodore User Magazine weird scoring system gave Bionic Granny 6 points out of a potential 20, which is at least 4 too many.
Oof.
There's a lot.
What are you talking about?
Bionic Grandmother.
What the fuck is Bionic Granny? I have not been listening to a word you said.
It's a bad game for the Commodore 64.
Yeah, that's all you. Hey, look, a commercial for Mech Assault 2.
Every game for the Commodore 64 is a bad game for the Commodore 64.
No.
Hey, look, it's the Strike Gundam.
Which I yoinked.
I really want to just isolate the.
You're gonna sell everything else, right?
Probably.
I want to
Because the rest
isolate
of that
the
shit
audio
isn't
clip
worth it.
of fucking Bion saying bionic grandmother.
And
You
here we
know,
get new digs for the. And here we get Glitch's new digs, and we captaining now.
What are we putting him in? Squid.
No. We're putting him in a whale.
Oh, there's the Highlander game for the ZX Spectrum.
I'm sorry. What the fuck are we putting him in a goddamn what is that, a blue? Not a sperm. Although
It's
putting
a
him in a
seafoam
sperm.
green.
Oh no.
The ultimate morale booster.
God damn it, U.S. Navy. Why do you have to be worse than literal fictional fascists? This is some bullshit. You're supposed to be my team. Why are you worse than fascists? What you got me in there?
I believe I have you in the turn A. Basic version.
Oh yeah, the
And that'll be it for part 1.
all right, so ooh, that was an interesting screen. So what now?
Do you guys want to do part 2? Or rather, we'll see you guys next time.